Has a solo career. Where's yours? Y'all, when I tell you Giselle tripped me the fuck out, I gagged. Alex has a solo career. Where's yours? T. But hey, y'all, I'm just gonna get to it. This episode, I actually like this episode. And we ain't even get no Alex. We ain't get no mention of Alex or nothing. But I actually liked it this episode. But y'all know I gotta rush through it, and I got a lot to say. If it cut off, I might have to make a part 2 this time. But let's get into it. So we start out with what's the dude name? Maurice is talking to Take 3, and they just in Carlisle, and they're just trying to talk to them about where they're gonna guide their careers, and they're talking about how Alex is gonna be a household name, and Simone wants to be, they want Simone for to be like this political figure, and they said, Star, you gonna finish your album and go back on tour. Of course, Ghetto Barbie is not satisfied with that. And I'm like, how the hell can you even really be complaining about shit now? Because now you got a child. So it's like, it's not just you. I don't know what you think you gonna be out here doing, but you have a child now, bitch. And it's like you weren't even thinking about him. Like, just annoying. And after that conversation ended, they was talking about how Star was told Alex, and this part had me like, what the hell? Star told Alex that her and Simone are gonna give Alex the ASA award as a gift to her. And I'm confused because last time I checked, Alex put this group together. Alex carried this group on her back since this show started. So how y'all winning it is a gift to her? That really has me perplexed. Like, y'all ain't did nothing grand over her for to say that type of shit. Like, bitch, you way out of line. You been out of line this whole episode, ho. But we gonna get to that. Then we find out Noah is out of rehab. I think they said that he been in there for a month now. And paparazzi is everywhere because Bobby picked him up. And I'm like, y'all really be picking and choosing what paparazzi gonna be and all that. And the paparazzi was yelling stuff out about Star and all that. But I'm like, when y'all saw the two exes together, Noah and Alex, paparazzi wasn't nowhere asking them questions. All them times that they been out together, y'all ain't never had paparazzi nowhere around them. But y'all just be picking and choosing this shit. Like, let this shit be more believable. And I'm gonna get more into that later. Simone, like I said, she turned into this activist. And I'm like, so y'all done just gave Simone Derek storyline for season 1. This is the storyline that Derek is supposed to have. But y'all done gave it to Simone. And Angel is here for her becoming more popular as a political figure. But she gets attacked. And this dude, he really pissed me off. But I ain't gonna lie, I cackled when he said something about you need to use your voice for that half-ass singing or something. Y'all, that shit. But looking at that scene, though, it just reminded me of season 2. Because season 2 talked about a lot of shit that we go through in everyday life. So I was here for it. It was disgusting to watch. But this is the type of shit that happens in real life. Damn, we got Rashad singing Rude. He sounded good. But I'm confused. Why is he doing background vocals for a song that came out so long ago? That don't make sense to me. But okay. And Carlotta was bitching the whole episode about Rashad. I like Carlotta, but she was getting on my nerves. Instead of going off about Rashad, like, what's really going on? So I'm wondering, does she really know that Rashad is her son? Or is it really that, like, Cassie said that he reminds you of her father. I guess that whole side of the family. But still, I'm wondering, do Carlotta think that's her son? Because if she don't, when she find out that's her son, because we know that's her son, she gonna lose it, bro. Gravity filed for bankruptcy. Star wants Take Three back together. And Alex put that bitch in her place, and I was here for it. But all the shit that I was here for Alex this episode, of course, she backtracks in the end. But Alex told her, because Star trying to make it seem like Take Three needs to get back together. And Alex like, no, bitch. My solo career is doing fine. And I'm like, tell that hoe. Then Alex tells her that you just want us back together because your career is stalling. Like, let that hoe know. And talking about how it's just gonna benefit hers, and we gotta put our careers on hold for your non-singing ass, bro. But at the end of that conversation, Star's like, follow the money, Alex. And I was like, this bitch really got some nerve. And it just had me thinking, like, how all these Star fans are. Like, Star can say anything, and the majority of people who in love with Star, they just gonna go right along with it. Cause I was starting to get mad. I was like, I don't not want y'all making Alex looking like she's some type of bad guy because she's doing what she wants to do. Star did what she wanted to do, no matter who she had to step on, trample over, hurt in the process of her damn career. She done hurt so many people. But when Alex is finally thinking of herself for a second, it's a problem. And for a second, because y'all know what happens later on. But I was here for Alex at first. Because like I say, Star, you always thought about yourself. You always put yourself first. We always bring up how you stole performances and how you went on tour by yourself. But it's like now, you thought you was gonna be the big star of the group, but Alex is. So Alex got all these opportunities, but no, we need Take Three back together. Take Three could go to hell if I like yo. I'm not saying they should go to hell, but just that group, like, y'all got good songs, but I'd rather see Alex solo at this point. And Carlotta goes to see Cassie, and Maurice is in there with his shirt off, and they talking about Gravity and the Easter brunch. But my thoughts is, like, okay, I was starting to feel like Carlotta wouldn't care about Cassie and Maurice being together because she going through so much. She about don't give a damn about that. But it's like, this shit just happened so casually. I'm like, we not even gonna address it. We not even gonna address this shit. And this scene just went by like, okay, Carlotta cool with them being together. And Carlotta said something at the end of the scene, something about Cassie asking permission. And I was like, is she talking about asking permission for her to date Maurice or whatever? Why we ain't get to see that? This that rush bullshit. And I'm like, Maurice and Cassie got good chemistry, but how can you even be comfortable hopping on the dick that your sister used to hop on? Can't do it. Okay, then we got Derek. And the scene started off, we see a bunch of gifts at Miss Ruby's house. For a second, I thought Derek bought all them gifts. But no, your parents blessed us early. And when he said that shit, like this whole episode, I don't think Derek is a gold digger, but he slick was giving me them vibes for some reason. Like, he want to marry her so he could have all this money secure. Like, if you just pay attention to his mannerisms and how he say shit, maybe Quincy just can't act on Star. I don't know. But just how everything was coming off, it just more so made me feel like Derek really trying to secure that bag. And I don't blame him. Cause Alexandra, you really played yourself with this shit. But and I'm like, Derek, you willing for to accept all this stuff, and it's like we haven't even seen you try to talk to her parents about you marrying this girl. And that makes saying that made me think about when Derek had got Bianca's mom's number and he had it all day and he never even called for to see where the hell Alex was at. It's like, how the hell you finna marry this girl? You won't even reach out to her parents. Yeah, they're fucked up, but you haven't even tried to do that. But out of all the gifts, Alex says that all the stuff was sponsored, and she was like donated to wherever Miss Ruby be at, the little what you call it, the place where she killed Mike ass, I guess. She told her for to donate all that shit, and he was like, all of it. And I was like, that's what I'm telling y'all. Like, it seemed like he in it for the money. Now, I ain't saying he don't love her or nothing, but that's just the vibes he was giving me this episode. And it's like, you can't tell me he wasn't gonna keep some of this stuff for himself or put something in his pocket. You can't tell me he wouldn't have did that. I would have. I ain't gonna lie. And then we get to, like, we all seeing that Star is gonna put her career over Davis. And Carlotta told Star that she's a good mom. And I was confused. Like, when have we seen Star being a good mom? As soon as she gave the baby, had the baby, she was in the hospital. She got sent away. Now she's back. It might have been a month now, but we ain't seen that chick be no good mom. Like, just because you got the baby, do that necessarily gives you the title that you're a good mom? I don't know. I'm not a mom, but and we get to this interview with Star and Noah. At first she was like she didn't want to do it, but ultimately, bitch, you ain't got no choice. Ain't nobody checking for you like that. You don't got a choice. But Noah got to kiss Star ass. And Star been trashing him this whole episode. And the Tigger, he was like, it must be hard co-parenting when you're exes. Here goes Stars trying to spin some type of narrative. Because when the fuck have they been together for the be exes? And that made me think about a couple episodes ago when So Sick was on the TV and Dallas was watching it, and they called Dallas this hot fling or something. You want to call them a hot fling when they actually had a relationship, but you want to call Star and Noah exes when she even said this season that he's not her ex. Y'all on some bullshit. And I feel like, now this was what really solidifies, I feel like Alex is not coming back. Because for one, we ain't had no type of Alex scene. And due to certain pictures that's been coming out, I don't see it happening. Like, I always have hope for them, but I ain't gonna have my fingers crossed no more. But it's like you interviewing this man, and even going back earlier to the paparazzi, y'all yelling out shit about Star, but we never heard y'all ask him nothing about Alex. And her and Star work together, and that's his ex. We never heard nobody ask him about Alex. But it doesn't make sense. Like, if this was real life, just imagine this shit being real life. I'm gonna be trying to get the dirt on, like, how the hell was you in a relationship with Alex, but you end up getting her bandmate pregnant? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Let me hurry up. And they putting it on thick for sure. Because he was talking about how Star's supporting him and all that. And no one knew that. But the interview was going good. And then Kimberly Elise character, I do not remember her name. But Noah mom walking up. And she was like, this bitch has been trifling since day one. And I'm like, because day one, that's the truth. Like, season 1, episode 1, that bitch has been beyond trifling. I was talking to my friend earlier, and like, a couple months ago, I was like, watch Star and let me know who's your favorite ship. Alex, Dallas, Stowe, whatever. I never knew she watched it because she never say shit about it. But today she told me she couldn't get past the first episode because she didn't like Star ass. And I was like, shit, I don't blame you. Shit, that hoe been trifling since day one. But, what the... But she was like, Nova's on the come up till her ass came. That's the truth, too. Yeah, I felt like everything she was saying, that's what us Alex fans has been saying. Like, and I feel like if she met Alex, she really would be here for her and Noah. Like, ain't no way she wouldn't be. But they start fighting, and Miss Bruce wig come out. And then later on, Carlotta pulled them to the side, and all of them just talking and all that. And I realized that that's TT and Cleo from Set It Off. I ain't even realized it till I rewatched it. But Noah family, they just arguing, and she telling Noah father with your gay ass and all that. I'm like, damn. But Star bitch ass had the nerve to get up and talking about y'all are vile, disgusting, and messy. This coming from Star Davis? Ho Davis? This coming from you? Girl. I'm gonna leave that at that because I'm running out of time anyway. But Simone, she records this video. I was here for everything she said in the video because it was facts. Then we got Star in the studio. Alex walks up and she calls Star out on her hypocrisy again. Talking about how you went out on tour and all that. And now all of a sudden we got to put our stuff on hold for you. And out of everything Alex was telling this girl, Star, her own defense is, but not this time. Like, you realize what she's saying is pure facts. But since you don't really got no safety net, like you said, you say Alex has, now everybody's supposed to drop everything for to cater to you. And I'm still sick of this shit talking about Alex has a safety net. Alex doesn't know what it's like and all this and that. Cut the shit. Everybody go through shit. Our situations might not be exactly the same, but everybody go through shit. So y'all can miss me with that shit. For real. Like, it's really, Star is really disgusting. And I hate that Alex even went and was like, I don't want to fight and all that. That hoe ought to be trying to make up with you at this point. Out of everything this hoe done. Man, she sang this David Street song. When I first listened to the audio, I liked it. I couldn't find nothing bad to say about it. But actually watching it on the show and how she was just looking at the camera and walking, like, that whole scene was, it didn't make sense to me. Like, what the hell? It didn't make sense to me, period. I don't even know how to describe that. The song is good, but actually watching the scene play out, it made zero sense to me at all. Y'all. But then we get to Giselle, and off the rip, she was talking about their outfits. And she right, this supposed to be a gospel brunch, and that's what the fuck they wearing. And then Alex is like, she might could talk to her because she thinks she likes her. And then starts mocking her. And I'm like, how the fuck old are we? Bitch, you got a whole child and you acting like this. And Alex goes to talk to Giselle, and then Star immediately goes over and starts just acting like a bitch and being like, you need to give us this money and all this and that. And it's like, if you want anything done in life, if you asking somebody to do something for you, that is not how you talk to them. That is not how you approach them. I'm trying to get you to want to be here, to want to, like, just help out. And I'm not going to help you if you coming at me like this. That made zero sense at all. That remind me of when, what the girl, Simone, was talking to the Houston Connolly woman crazy. Like, if you want to get something done, that is not how you approach the situation. Like, Star fucked that whole thing up to me. Whether she was gonna buy it or not, like, she really fucked this shit up. Giselle was fucking Mateo and still ain't get the deal done. So, as for the fate of Gravity, we still don't know. They don't got no buyer as of now. Then we get this Jesus is Real performance. I really liked it. I didn't listen to the audio for it, but I really loved the performance until, guess who fucked it up? Just guess. Star Davis fucks up the performance. I hate that he even passed her the mic. Me sitting here watching it, I'm thinking that she's just gonna pass the mic to Alex. And I'm like, Alex, get the mic. Start singing. But Star gets on this whole thing. I can't sing. All this and that. And then Alex get the mic and said, take three coming back together. And I'm like, here we go. We gotta cater to this bitch. We gotta do shit. We gotta stop what we doing for her. When she, you know damn well, Star would never do that type of shit for them. Not even her own fucking sister. But here we go again. Alex, you should have just let that hoe look stupid. Like I was saying, I was rooting for Alex for to grab the mic and just start singing. And then pass it to Simone or whoever else. But, here we are again. And then Derek talking about you did a good thing for Star helping her. Boy, bye. Shit. And that's why I say you can't get no fucking way with Derek. Derek gonna always have your ass at the bottom being motherfuckers doormats. If that was fucking Noah, what Noah say? Take in the spotlight. How bad are you willing to fight for to get to the top of the mountain? But Derek cool with you being a fucking doormat to these fucking bitches. Then he talk about he want her to be happy. If you want her to be happy, you would break up with her and let her ass go back to Noah. That's what you can do to make her happy. But I digress. And then girl, Alex is like, let's do it right now. So they finna go get married. Okay. Carlotta, Rashad, and Cassie, all of them been arguing the whole episode. But Cassie said that, I guess she managing him or she producing him. I don't know. But, like I say, Carlotta was bitching about him the whole episode and it was annoying. Ooh, my leg falling asleep. Noah family talks it out and they hugs it out. And I was happy to see it. Cause like I say, y'all done been in so much turmoil for so long. All y'all can do is just come together. So I'm happy about that. Alex says she needs her girls to get married. And I'm thinking she finna start thinking about Noah or something. She talking about she need her girls. No, big, you need Noah to get married, period. Y'all, this shit finna run out. Let me hurry up. Cotton shoot that Leon do 3 times because he started threatening her over Jaden. And I was here for it. I haven't talked about Cotton storyline now one time. But when I tell y'all, that shit had me so hype. I was like, okay, Cotton. that shit was savage. For real. Star lets know sees Davis. And this bitch pulled the damn knife on him. I'm finna come right back to this. Call Alex asked Carlotta for to walk her down the aisle. Angel mad at Simone, but it's like you was here for her being more known with her activism, but now you mad about it. And then it's an explosion because I guess the dude planted a bomb in his car. But it's like, I'm confused. Because they made it seem like he actually got in the explosion, but that dude did not walk to that car that quick. But okay. But back to start putting his gun on knife on Noah. After that scene was over, all I could do was clap. Because I was like, Star Davis, you really have outdone yourself.